It is National Eating Healthy Day, which is appropriate that it would be on the week of Halloween and somewhat leading into Thanksgiving. That would be National Eating Healthy Day. Dave Morris here in the Oklahoman's video studio with our Heartbeat OK segment. Always happy to be joined by our friends with the American Heart Association, and this morning by Jacqueline Rodich. Very nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping in.
Yes, nice to meet you. Thank you for having us.
How was your Halloween?
It was very good.
Yeah?
Yes.
Now, we were talking a little bit about this. Would you have passed out as a registered dietitian and a master of science, chocolate or apples on Halloween?
Ooh, apples. Definitely apples.
She's towing the company line. I like it. All right. Today, it's National Eating Healthy Day, and in your opinion, it should always be National Eating Healthy Day.
Yes, indeed. Every day. Every day.
All right. So walk us through, what would National Eating Healthy Day consist of? What should it consist of?
So basically, you want to look at eating lots of vegetables, 4 to 5 servings a day of vegetables. You want to have a healthy plate. We like to follow a plate model because it gives a good visual representation of what your plate should look like, with always making sure you have your protein on your plate, you have your vegetables, and you want to go with whole grains, definitely whole grains, and kind of get a variety in, and make sure you're having salad with that, you're having fruit with each meal, kind of make sure you're getting in enough portion sizes.
Let's talk about that. What should a portion size look like?
So it's different for every American. It's going to be based on everyone has a different height, weight, age, physical activity levels, and stuff like that. But a good rule of thumb is the size of your fist. You make a fist because everyone has different body types. We have small bodies, we have larger bone people. So if you make a fist with your hand, that's going to be one portion size.
Okay.
So for me, it's like a half a cup of fruit or half a cup of vegetables. That's a good portion. And if you're looking at your proteins, so looking at your chicken, your steak, your hamburgers, your fish, if you're doing beans and legumes and stuff like that to get protein, you want to look at the palm of your hand because proteins are flat. So if you kind of do a fist, our meat isn't really chunky. They're usually thin, lean cuts. It's going to be much healthier.
Gotcha.
So kind of your palm, that's a good portion size for your
I hadn't
meats.
heard that part on the whole size-wise thing. So you're saying the whole 32-ounce porterhouse steak is perhaps excessive?
Maybe just a little.
Too much protein?
Yes.
But it's probably better to err on the side of more fruits and vegetables versus fatty protein, maybe.
Absolutely. We want our diets to be lower in fats that are saturated fats. So you're going to have your red meats, your steaks, your hamburgers, your butter. Those are really heavy and saturated fats. You want a lower fat diet, but we still want it to be moderate and healthy fats. So that's going to be getting in your nuts and avocados. We want to have those healthy fats in there. But we want to make sure definitely with every meal getting in our vegetables, 4 to 5 servings.
Moderation, that's the key, right?
Yes.
Keep a good, for the most part, solid baseline, 80% of the time eat healthy and with some moderation.
Yes.
All right, very good. We're talking with Jacqueline Rodich. It is National Eating Healthy Day. Always appreciate our friend Bob Alberto with the American Heart Association with helping us out, and he was talking about the Plus Color program. And what is that?
Well, it's a little bit more of just focusing on the color of your plate. Let's get in a variety. You don't always have to have your green vegetables for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's mix it up a little because we get the red colors, the orange, green, purple, and all of them have their own nutrients. Even white vegetables, they're going to have their own minerals in it and vitamins, stuff like that. So we want to make sure we get kind of that pop of color on our plate so it's not going to look so bland.
We have bananas, we have watermelons, sweeter choices there, so maybe that's a good dessert option.
Broccoli, you get Brussels sprouts, green beans are green, you have your loose leaf vegetables, kale, spinach, cauliflower, there's your white. Do we have red on there coming up?
Is kale still all the rage?
It is. It really is. It's a great source of protein as well, and you get your vitamin K and D in there, and it's really good in iron too.
All right, very good. She is Jacqueline Rodich. As I mentioned, she's with Alliance Health Midwest, and I'll give you a chance to talk about Alliance Health Midwest. Where are you guys at? What do you guys do?
We are in Midwest City off of El Reno, and it's a fantastic hospital. We have a great staff of dietitians and doctors and nurses and everyone there. We all work well together, and as dietitians, I'm a clinical dietitian.
So what does that mean?
That means I work in the acute care setting, so people who are coming in and they are ill and they need nutrition support, whether they have a new diagnosis of diabetes or they're having kidney issues or they're needing tube feed. One of the big things we do is we do tube feeding, making sure patients who can't use their GI tract for some reason, some chronic illness, and they need to do tube feeding, either through a tube through their nose into their GI tract, or we do TPN, where we put in a PICC line, and we do special formulas to help get them their nutrition that way.
Gotcha.
But we have inpatient clinical dietitians like myself, as well as an outpatient program, and we help patients who were in the hospital or who were even in the hospital, but they need the extra nutrition support and definitely that nutrition education about their diets.
How important is that, the whole nutrition? Whether you're healthy, hopefully, and don't get ill, or if you're ill, getting back to the path of healthiness?
Well, the goal is we want it to be prevention. You know, eating a healthy diet is huge in preventing the long-term effects of getting, acute illness and chronic disease. So by eating a healthy diet and focusing on lower fat foods, lower sodium, so that's less than 2 grams a day of sodium, and getting in...
Would that chiefly be salt, maybe?
Salt, yes,
Okay.
excuse me, salt. Salt is sodium. So if you're looking at labels, you add it up, it's 2,000 milligrams, which is just 2 grams, and that is like the maximum we want to hit a day. And then looking at lower fats, getting in your healthy fats, getting in your vegetables and your colorful plates. Definitely that goes toward prevention and getting that high fiber diets, preventing, heart disease, you're preventing anything in your GI, from your esophagus all the way down your colon and all those organs in between. Getting that protein, getting the fiber and the nutrition from those vegetables helps with prevention. And if you already have, a certain diagnosis, like you have diabetes or a kidney disease, there's definitely dietitians out there who do outpatient, like we do at Alliance Health Midwest, or private practice dietitians, who it's our job and our passion to help those people, to meet them with nutrition, to help manage their current illness, and help hopefully improve and prevent even more.
And a better quality of life as a result.
Absolutely, yes.
What got you into the health field?
I love nutrition. I was born and raised an athlete and kind of wanted to be the best I could be for athletics-wise, and what can I do for my body to stay healthy, and I just kind of took a nutrition class in college and absolutely fell in love, and I want to spread the healthiness and the lifestyle and improving everyone's lives around me that I possibly can.
Wow, good stuff. Jacqueline Rodich with Alliance, I'm going to say this wrong here, escape me, Alliance Health Midwest. Thanks so much for the knowledge today. Thanks for stopping in. Great to meet you.
Absolutely. It's nice meeting you too.
National Eating Healthy Day. It is today. Thanks again. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.